Professor Hussein. This video, what I'm going to do is pretty much do what I always do, okay? What many of the videos have been about is just trying to help you guys get into a job. And a lot of you guys do not have experience, so that's a huge one. Most jobs out there will say we need experience, and you're going, how am I supposed to get experience if no one will hire me to get experience to get the job that I'm trying to get that requires the experience? It's very confusing. It's a confusing cycle, and I know it kind of sounds unfair, but in order to get jobs or get a good job or even just start your career without having any kind of experience, the biggest thing that you have to do, and I'm pretty sure I hope that's the theme you're getting from every single video that I have put out that's sort of on this topic, is that you have to sell yourself. And there are so many different ways you can do that, and you should do a little bit of everything. But the basic thing here is you gotta sell yourself, okay? You have to let your future employers know what you can do. They have to know that you're gonna work, you're gonna show up, you're gonna do whatever is expected, that you're gonna be willing to go out of your way sometimes. Employers also need you to be able to use your mind and not just be sitting there all the time waiting for someone else to move you. You shouldn't count, anytime you're in a job or a profession, you don't want, employers do not want to have you sitting around waiting for them to move you, waiting for them to tell you, to give you a task to work on, can you go handle this, can you go handle this, and if no one's telling you what to do, you're just kind of sitting there going, what do you want me to do? That's terrible. Nobody wants that, especially if you're a professional. You need to know what needs to be done. If there's nothing really for you to get done on a job, you actually need to be out, looking for ways to improve. The bottom line is the organization as a whole has its goal. The department that you're working for is gonna have goals, okay? So you're always gonna use that kind of guide you and figure out how can we get closer and closer to those goals, okay? That being said, so one big thing that you can do, okay, to help sell yourself for any job out there, especially when you have absolutely no experience, is to work for free, okay? Work for free. And you'll go onto YouTube and figure out what everyone's saying, how everyone tells you can get a good job with no experience. They're gonna tell you to sell yourself, and they're probably gonna give you all these ideas and ways in which you can do that, how you can best sell yourself and show your future employers the good side of you, the side that they want to hire. A big thing for you to do is to just work for free for a bit. So what I would recommend, if you're desperate for a job, you want to start your career right now, and you're willing to get aggressive, okay, to find that, to be in the right job, okay, if you are willing to be that aggressive, then what I would suggest do is reach out to like 50 to 100 companies that you're willing to work for within your area, or even go a little bit further out, because many people commute anyways. Especially in the Inland Empire, you're gonna find, now that we're all grown up, a lot of people in the Inland Empire commute, okay? And a reason for that is cost of living is less over here, however you can make more money over there. All right, so it's okay if you need to commute to Orange County. Los Angeles is a nightmare, but there are ways you can commute to make it less of a nightmare, like taking the train and things like that. But you can worry about that on your own, what would be the best course of action if you're gonna commute to Los Angeles or anything like that. But what I'm saying is reach out to 50 to 100 businesses. And in your guys' case, that would be hospitals, research facilities, any kind of outpatient center. Outpatient really covers everything, so look for outpatient facilities. and of course hospitals and everything else that has to do with healthcare. But reach out to all these companies and tell them that you want to volunteer, you want to work for free, you want to get experience, and if you can work for maybe 3 hours a couple days a week for them. Okay, and when you do that, of course you're getting your foot in the door, but you're showing everyone how well you can work. You're meeting people in that company and you're having discussions with them. You're learning about the company culture, and as soon as there's a job opening, if everyone realizes that they want to keep you, you're a great fit, guess what? They're probably gonna hire you. Okay? So take advantage when you actually get into something, of course, and be aggressive. Okay, but what I suggest, if you desperately want to be more aggressive in your job searching and everything like that, is to just reach out to 50 to 100 businesses and really just be almost forceful. Just try to get yourself in and get them to allow you to work for them for free for a while. Okay, and I know a lot of people aren't going to be willing to do this, especially a lot of people. See, the thing about today, a lot of people today are just getting too fancy. We're getting too spoiled, okay? We're not putting in too much hard work. And the thing is, you always have to risk it to get the biscuit, okay? You've got to risk giving up some of yourself, some hard work, some of your time to get that biscuit, or that, the good job that might be coming within the next couple months if you work hard enough. I guarantee you, if you do this, someone is gonna hire you soon. Okay, so that's it for now. If anyone has any questions, I do have some facilities, some ideas and things like that I can give to you. If you have any questions about that and you want me to give you a little bit of extra help in finding organizations that would allow to work for free for them, I got a couple that I can send you to. And also, a cool thing about working in healthcare is that almost every single hospital, okay, is gonna have an auxiliary department. Okay, and the auxiliary department is where they have their volunteers. That's what coordinates the volunteer work that goes on in the hospital. Now, of course, they don't just allow anyone to come in and volunteer. You're gonna have to go through whatever process they have, which is usually an interview. Well, you're gonna apply, they're gonna do a background check, they're gonna interview you, they're gonna figure out exactly why you wanna work there and what you wanna work in. If they have any kind of volunteer openings in certain areas, then they're probably willing to stick you in there. So not every facility is gonna be like, sure, you can work for free for us, great, okay? And I think it's because you're dealing with healthcare, we're dealing with people's lives and things like that, but also, so on one hand, they got a filtering system. Okay, so they're not just gonna allow anyone to work for free for them, but at the same time, it kind of gives everyone an advantage. Think about the hospitals in your area. Every hospital, or at least almost every hospital out there, is gonna have an auxiliary program which coordinates the volunteers. So they already have a program built in to their facility that allows for free work. So you might be able to be part of that. And that's something that you should all be checking out. But yeah, if anyone needs any help, if you want to be a little bit lazy, not as aggressive on your own, definitely contact me because I can send you to a few places. Okay, so that's pretty much it. All right, any questions, please leave them in the comments, or go ahead and email me. You guys will have my email and everything. Okay, until next time.